In a constant attempt to keep distracting the American people, a couple of days ago, the DOJ and AG Pam Bundy, under the directives of Donald J. Trump, they came out and upped the bounty on the head of Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro.
Today, the Department of Justice and State Department are announcing a historic $50 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Nicolás Maduro.
And the reply is epic. Hey folks, thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to This Will My Take, where the headlines meets real talk. How you guys doing, folks? I hope you're having a great week. Folks, before we do get started, I would please like to beg on you to think about supporting the platform. And I do appreciate, because I do see our subscriber numbers going up. It's all love from my end, and God bless you. Now let's get into the reason why we're here today. Folks, sometimes the best way to fight fire is by fire. You feel me? If somebody comes at you in a certain type of way, you should go back the same way. And sometimes I do think that past American presidents and the American psyche is, we always think that we are the top of the world, like whatever we say goes. But in recent years and with recent happenings with this cheat in the White House, this rapist in the White House who has been convicted rightfully in New York, we have seen a down spiraling of the image of America out there in the world. Now, folks, if you've not been watching, or if this is your first time tuning in, a couple of days ago, AG Pam Bundy came out under the directive of Donald J. Trump, which we can all see that was another step to distract the American people and his base, who have been constantly calling for the release of the Epstein Files.
Today, the Department of Justice and State Department are announcing a historic $50 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Nicolás Maduro. Maduro uses foreign terrorist organizations like TDA, Sinaloa, and Cartel of the Suns to bring deadly drugs and violence into our country. To date, the DEA has seized 30 tons of cocaine linked to Maduro and his associates, with nearly 7 tons linked to Maduro himself, which represents a primary source of income for the deadly cartels based in Venezuela and Mexico. Cocaine is often laced with fentanyl, resulting in the loss and destruction of countless American lives. The DOJ has seized over $700 million of Maduro-linked assets, including 2 private jets, 9 vehicles, and more. Yet Maduro's reign of terror continues. He is one of the largest narco-traffickers in the world and a threat to our national security. Therefore, we've doubled his reward to $50 million. Under President Trump's leadership, Maduro will not escape justice, and he will be held accountable for his despicable crimes. If you have any information to bring this criminal to justice, call 1-202-307-4228 or go online.
This man has been doing everything that he can to throw the American people off the Epstein Files scandal. But guess what? People are not moving away from it. And you might just say that this might be that move that Donald J. Trump is going to find very, very hard to beat. Now, AG Pam Bundy came out and she announced that the American government, the regime of the Trump administration, is upping the bounty for Nicolás Maduro's warrant of arrest. And if anybody can give information leading to the arrest of Nicolás Maduro, they are going to pay the person $50 million. Now, folks, in normal terms, we would be like, okay, or the president would be like, ooh, I'm scared. But guess what happened? They thought that posting that would make the whole world love them. But it turns out that that whole statement by the AG, by Pam Bundy, it has made the whole world divided, and it has shown the world how rogue this Trump administration is. Now, Nicolás Maduro, on his own part, I would say this. He is not an angel per se, but I would choose Nicolás Maduro sometimes because at least he has the balls to stand for his people. Now, I know some of you would be like, but why would you say you would choose Nicolás Maduro and so on and so forth? Folks, any person right now on earth is going to go with any other president apart from Donald J. Trump. And if you do not see how the damage that this man is causing to this beautiful country, this man is causing havoc in this country that will take decades to fix. So Nicolás Maduro, in his bold and strong fashion, this man came out, he spoke and he castigated this whole issue of Donald J. Trump and his administration putting out up in the bounty on him, because mind you, this man already had a $25 million bounty on his head. And now the Trump administration has pushed it up to 50 million. Now, if you ask me, that 25 million, all this bravado, that is money that could go to help the American people who are suffering. There are so many American families that can go without food. They don't have 3 square meals. There are American kids that need medical attention. There are American middle class workers that could actually use some of that money. But guess what this idiot is using the American taxpayer money to do? To fund some kind of like a bounty, just another step for Donald J. Trump to push us away from this whole Epstein file cover up. But we all know that if truly this man has nothing to hide, he needs to release that file. But sooner or later, folks, we are going to get that file, be it with Donald Trump alive or not. And we are going to see, it doesn't matter if it's a Democratic person or if it's the Republican, it doesn't really care. We want to see that file. Now, this is how you know that the whole world is watching and paying attention to this corrupt government that is in position. So Nicolás Maduro, after hearing that Trump has upped the bounty on his head, this man came out and said he would do the same. He will match that same $50 million for somebody to release that Epstein file. Bro, talk about being touche. Says like, you put a bounty on my head, I'm going to put a bounty on you so that the Epstein file would be released. And I bet you if this guy really wanted to, because I know that Venezuela is connected to Cuba, and Cuba is definitely connected to Russia, and they have spy networks that they can actually release this. And remember, the ex-president of Russia had once told Donald J. Trump, be careful now, because the videos of your past immoralities is not just in the hands of the Mossad in Israel. We all know that Jeffrey Epstein was some Mossad operative, but we are not here to talk about that. I want to talk about the testosterone that Nicolás Maduro has. This man needs to be met with fire, like fire for fire, you feel me? If you want to go down this dog road, we gonna go down this dog road. You trying to put a bounty on my head, but I know exactly that you are hiding the Epstein file, which is going to expose your immorality. You raped with your team of, Jeffrey Epstein's. You have flown to the island before. You have been to Jeffrey Epstein's house. We even have witnesses saying that they came to your house, and then you were sitting with 2 young girls and you had blood patches on your boxer. I don't want to speculate, I don't want to dwell on that, but folks, I want to end this vlog by asking you, do you think that Nicolás Maduro is scared of Donald J. Trump? And do you think that that whole move was just another move by Donald J. Trump and his stooges in the White House to start to stop this whole Epstein release thing? Why is Donald J. Trump reluctant to release these files? We all know that this man is on it. Right now, he's no longer if he was. He is. Because if he's not, prove the American people wrong. Let us see exactly who is on that file. But we know that Dunn is not going to do that because that's who Dunn is. Folks, this world is complicated and we will keep talking about it. Stay blessed and do not forget, please keep supporting the platform and God bless you.